Hi Capricorn, welcome to this space. I'm Victoria with Aligned Soul Tarot. Welcome to your October general monthly reading. This is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you want to check out your other placements, I highly suggest that you do so. I always start my readings off with a little bit of an astrology update. For you, Capricorn, this will be for Sun and Ascendant signs, right? The one thing that I did want to mention first, I know we have eclipse season that is like all the hype, for the month of October for each sign. But for you specifically, Capricorn, we do have Pluto going direct October 10th, and it's going to be in your sign. So naturally, you're going to be feeling the impacts of that. So pay attention to that date. I'm going to be doing a Sunday live on my channel at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to join me for that, I'm going to talk about what Pluto means, right? What does it mean when the planet goes retrograde, when it goes direct? And also I'll be talking about how it's going to be impacting each sign, and I'll be pulling cards for each sign. So come join me 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you don't catch the live, I will put the playback on my channel. So with it being in your sign, it's highlighting your first house, right? Anything with first house really puts a spotlight on us, right? And it's a good time for us to gain perspective when that spotlight is on us. And there is this this presence of the energy of Pluto in your life, which is all about, transformation, destruction, right? Decrumbling of all the systems. When I think of Pluto tied to any of the tarot cards, I think of the Tower. And really, some people are like, oh my God, doom and gloom, Tower. Tower cards showing up in your reading, or this plutonic energy can be considered a bit morbid. It's tied to scorpionic energy, which is all about death. But as you deepen your understanding of death, you see it as an opportunity to transform or transmute into something different, right? Energy never truly dies. And it can feel sometimes, like that ego death or like shedding skin. That plutonic energy, but it is really to push us out of maybe somewhere or something, person, place, or thing that we're stagnant in, right? We're needing to propel forward, and plutonic energy can do so, and it can feel a bit erratic. It can feel hard and challenging, but any positive change is going to feel a bit challenging, right? Because as humans, most of us, we fear change to some extent because it pushes us out of our comfort zone, right? So just keep that in mind. It's going to be a highly sensitive month, just given the eclipses. And then on top of that, we do have this plutonic energy, which I feel like for you, you're going to be feeling that the most. And it can go either way. It can feel like a breath of fresh air for you now that it's going direct. Like you finally feel like you can make more clear decisions when it comes to your future. We are still in the midst of several planets retrograde, and I am planning on talking about that Jupiter retrograde probably later on down the month and how that's going to be impacting each sign. At least we have Venus direct now, we have Mercury direct, and Pluto will be going direct as well. Right in time for eclipse season, of course, Pluto goes direct, right? Sometimes you wonder how these things sync up and line up, but it's all universal law, right? Sometimes we're not meant to know, right? We're just meant to feel and move through the motions and accept the challenges and change as it comes along. There's a lot of acceptance with eclipse season. And what I've been talking to the collective about each sign is there's this ripple effect. So October is the start. We're about 3 months into this shift, right? The Aries Libra lunar node axis It changed over. The North Node went to Aries in July. But now we're finally stepping out of that Taurus Scorpio axis officially at the end of this month, and now we're into this fresh Aries Libra energy. If you want to watch my Sunday lives, you can check out my channel for those live collective readings where I dive a bit deeper into what Aries North Node means and what Libra South Node means, okay? I lost my train of thought there. But I think I was talking about retrograde planets. A lot of the planets are not going to be lightening up completely until December, January. But, oh yeah, the ripple effect. So October is a very highly intentional month where we are, you know, still in this preparation energy. I've been talking about that for each sign. But as we move out of these retrograde planets, we are feeling more prepared, more clear, hopefully. And again, even when we don't, we just have to be able to move and shift, right? That's where the true strength lies, is how we are reacting, right? It's all in our emotions and how we choose to react. Are we going to fight? Are we going to resist this change? Are we going to manipulate or coerce our way through it, right? Because change is always inevitable. So be intentional this month. We are casting out our intentions, and then that ripple effect is what's going to be taking place over the next year and a half, okay? So Capricorn, October 14th is the first solar eclipse in Libra, and that's going to be in your 10th house. 10th house is all about purpose. You might be feeling a shakeup around a certain foundation of yours. 10th house is your energy, right? This is your wheelhouse we're talking about. So you could be preparing, organizing, planning, maybe signing some sort of business contract. 10th house definitely talks about structure, right? But it is really about getting us on our path, right? Towards our happiness, towards what is fulfilling. And the advice I give for people when 10th house is being highlighted is to try to align your purpose with your career, right? Because sometimes those things are really opposite and really opposing, and that can create a level of cognitive dissonance within the mind, within the body, when, you know, we're working a job that makes money, but is it really where our passion lies? And so as long as we can try to strive to build that bridge or to make connections, I feel like we would all be a lot happier. I know that's not always as easy said than done, right? So October 14th, you're going to be feeling that influence. And then we have the lunar eclipse, right? The last set for Taurus, end of an era, October 28th, and this is in your 5th house. So you're getting creative, Capricorn. You really are dialing in and zoning in on maybe some sort of skill set you have. 5th house is a very artistic house. It's music, arts. And I did talk to the whole collective on Sunday about this Aries energy. We had the Aries full moon at the end of September, and now the Aries North Node energy. There's this heightened aggression naturally, and I do feel like this is a highly sensitive month, so it's important for all the signs to find a way to express their anger in healthy outlets. And the 5th house is that creative house, so through art, music, dance, etc. And again, this could just be tying in with getting creative on aligning yourself with your purpose, or maybe on taking up a hobby so you can find more balance in your life. 5th house also talks about children. So for some Capricorns, there could be something at the end of the month that involves children, and that might look different for each and every one of you. This is the general message. We also have Venus going into Virgo. It's been in Leo for quite some time. Venus in Virgo is on October 9th, and that's going to be in your 9th house, which I love to see that. 9th house is very expansive. higher levels of education, of spirituality, gaining some sort of skill. With Venus in the 9th house, you could be even attracted to something or someone that is mentally stimulating. But this is a very expansive energy, right? Venusian energy is very expansive. It's very abundant. I see you tapping into something here this month, potentially, that is going to be very creative and fulfilling. This could also just symbolize like training, right? Within a career, maybe taking a set of courses so you can gain some insight within your career. And then we have on October 4th, Mercury in Libra. And that's in your 10th house too. So you see here, there's this heavy influence of the 10th house. If you want to know a bit more about what the 10th house means, you can find a ton of information online. And you can also look into your birth chart, which I also offer birth chart readings. So if you'd like to get a reading with me where we can look into how your 10th house is being influenced, how this eclipse is influencing you, etc., you can find all my information in the description box below. All right, so Capricorn, let's get into it. I know we're 11 minutes in, but I really love the astrology updates for each sign. If it's not your thing, you can always fast forward, right? All right, Animal Oracle for Capricorn. Too many. I just have 5, just plop. Okay, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Productivity, romance. Romance. The 5th house can be a very romantic place too. You know, when we think of children, childbirthing, it naturally has to do with you know what. And I see that here with the bee, like pollination, sexuality, romance, reproduction, productivity here. The Finch and Peach. I'm actually feeling drawn to read the Finch and Peach here. I just got this deck not too long ago, so some of these cards I've actually never like pulled. So this is one of them. I haven't pulled this card yet. Let's see. Let's see if there's any symbolism or key messages here for you, Capricorn. It's right at the end of the book. Where are you? You might actually see these animals out where you are, wherever you are in the world. A finch. Why am I not finding it? I have to go very slowly, these pages. Some of them are double-sided, so I lose myself. Here it is. Okay. Romance. Love is in the air when the finch and peach appears. The peach, a sweetly scented, heart-shaped fruit, has long been associated with fertility, sexuality, and love. And the lively finch symbolizes exuberance, enthusiasm, and excitement. Your vibrancy and charm have led to a blossoming romance. Be open to and accepting of new love's many delights. How do I show others I love them? Do I feel safe and supported enough to be open to new love? So this is feeling like new love, but again, for each Capricorn, it might look a little different. If you are in a relationship, this could be a deepening of love, but it's looking very buzzy, right? With the bee showing up here. There's a level of effort being put into this romance, right? With productivity showing up here. Let's pull from the Soul's Journey Oracle. Let's see for Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs, forgiveness and courage. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Ooh, okay. And courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So you are gaining some confidence, it looks like, this month. And there's forgiveness. I feel like the confidence comes after the forgiveness, because when we harbor resentment, right, it blocks the flow of love. And it blocks many things, right? It's not just love that it blocks. But I feel like this month, there is this lighthearted energy showing up here, right? Forgiveness, romance, productivity. I do feel like for you here, it's looking like Capricorn, that this is probably on you. You putting in the initiation, the action, right, with the productivity card. But again, also any sort of romantic relationship, it does take mutual effort. But I do see that this is an act of service here. There's a lot of forgiveness. So maybe you are rekindling something here, and it's maybe taking you a lot of strength to do so and courage to open up to someone, especially in a romantic way. Maybe this again is new and you guys haven't dived into those waters yet. But either way you look at it, there's a deepening of love and forgiveness this month. And the 5th house again on the 28th, that's a very romantic energy. So that could be where that revelation comes in for you around that time. Maybe romantic feelings are blossoming, right? You're starting to feel something for someone on a deeper level here. And again, it takes courage, right, to express those feelings. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Wow, very positive energy there. Looks like, again, something potentially new is stirring within you. Ace of Pentacles, this is something grounded in the actual physical 3D world, something that can take shape. 2 of Cups, though. 2 of Cups it's a remembrance almost when I see that, especially for newer relationships. If the 2 of Cups is showing up, it's like almost like I felt like I've known you forever, right? Even if it is new, you guys could feel like you've known each other for quite some time. But if it's not new, again, it's just like, how can we bring, as the Ace of Wands comes out, how can we bring the passion back? How can we liven up this relationship? You know, there's a lot of chemistry between the 2 of you, apparently. Your reading is turning into a love reading. Wow. Ace of Cups. Hello. 10 of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, the Sun. My goodness, Capricorn. The Capricorn that I'm reading for, it seems like this is a very positive month in regards to love, stability, happiness, excitement, reigniting passion. Whew, I'm feeling a lot of heat off these cards. Queen of Wands, the Sun, Ace of Wands. Okay, we're going to take those because they did all fall. Okay, so we're going to stop there. We have the Queen of Swords on the bottom here. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could have this in your chart, or you could be dealing with one. You have so many aces showing up here. We saw the Ace of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle. You have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and now the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Hello, new beginnings. Wow, Capricorn. Okay, so if you're not dealing with a new love interest this month, then again, this could be wanting to start something new, okay? Maybe putting yourself out there again. But I'm sensing that this is someone or something that you already have ties with here, especially with the 10 of Pentacles. This is a long-standing relationship dynamic, or it's one that you already see a future with, a long-term future. This is not superficial, you know, one night stand, hookup. No, this is something that you feel very driven towards. Sun card. It lights you up. Look at that, Queen of Wands, Sun card. You might be dealing with someone that has fire in their chart. Aries, Libra, or Aries, Leo, Capricorn. Or air. I'm seeing a lot of air and a lot of fire. So with aces, this is so much potential, right? So much potential here. And it feels very balanced when you have all these elements showing up for you. So it's not just in one arena, right? Again, with the 10 of Pentacles, it feels like you guys are connecting on multiple ends, multiple spectrums. Like I'm seeing like, what was the word? Multiple, like, I lost the word. I'm sorry. It wants to come out, but I can't think of the word. I'm firing from multiple outlets. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the word. It's misfiring for me, apparently. Firing on all cylinders. Okay, I finally got it out. Phew. Apparently I'm not firing off on all cylinders today. But this relationship is. Okay? There's so much happiness. And I do feel like with this energy that's kind of lingering on the side, this has taken some time. We have the Justice, Empress, Four of Cups in reverse with the Ten of Wands. You know, this does take, again, mutual effort, mutual work, but this is like justice coming in, balance being restored. Again, we saw the productivity card with forgiveness and courage, right? So this is that forgiveness energy, Justice card. There's a level of forgiveness here. And a lot of knowing what you want, really. Getting very clear, right? Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. This has been thought out, thought through. With the Empress card next to the Four of Cups and Ten of Wands. So a very fruitful relationship. This is what you're wanting. You're wanting something, it looks like, that is going to be very traditional in value, right? Maybe even having children. As you can see, this Empress in this deck is pregnant. So this could be something that you guys are talking about with the Ten of Pentacles here. I wouldn't be surprised if one of you Capricorns, that is something that is happening this month. Especially with all these aces. Aces talk about, again, new beginnings. You know, we saw the Ace of Pentacles, which is like a new seed. And I did talk about that 5th house. So if you're not trying to get pregnant, then for you Capricorn ladies out there, just be careful. But you know best your story. This Four of Cups and the Ten of Wands, I'm curious about this. What is this Ten of Wands, Four of Cups here in reverse? I do like seeing the Four of Cups in reverse because it says like, okay, I am going to start appreciating what I have in front of me, right? That's one side of it. Yeah, this took some rest, some contemplation. Maybe you have been freeing yourself from some sort of burden, right? The Ten of Wands is a burden. This person is persevering though. But the Four of Cups in reverse is like not settling for less. Because this woman here feels like a missed opportunity. This is my victimized mentality card. So when it's in reverse, I feel like it's like, I got to drop that Ten of Wands and I got to keep on moving. Not staying stuck or stagnant in relationships that you feel like you're in this Four of Cups energy. You know, again, I did see this initiation. It takes initiation with forgiveness, right? Not waiting for the other, like especially if you are feeling this way towards someone, it's like taking action, feeling motivated by this desire, this love that is opening up here. It's looking like for you Capricorn. Time to soar. Yeah, releasing chaos. We have the Chaos and Sorrow card. This is that Four of Cups energy, right? Releasing any sort of stagnant energy, forgiving, right? Maybe there has to be some sort of conversation where you let go of this harboring resentment that's been blocking you from really expressing yourself really fully, wholeheartedly. Beautiful energy here. So since this is very much turning into a love reading, I want to pull a love oracle. And then we're going to take this on over to the extended where we're going to dive deeper into how your person is feeling about you, Capricorn. What are some strengths and what are some blockages in regards to this love? Okay, so at this time in the reading, I'd like you to focus in on who you came to this reading for. We're going to pull some oracle cards for you. Kisses. Okay, unconditionally loving. Again, there's a ton of chemistry here with the Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands. Giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Wow. Very much so. And the Mask card I just had to take, it was on the top of the deck. This is about not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. So yeah, this is what I feel like is being dropped. The mask is being dropped this month. Maybe you have been wearing a mask, or this other person has been. And it's like, it's now or never, right? We can't keep harboring this resentment. We got to forgive and move on. And again, this forgiveness card could be someone else even, right? That's kind of maybe holding you back from love. Yeah, look at fulfilled, empty. The truth is that you simply don't feel fulfilled. It's worth the wait to find true happiness. And I feel it's what you are going towards. So this is feeling like someone from your past. Or again, if this is a new love, wanting new love, Capricorn, it's looking like whatever relationship you've been in, potentially around a Taurus. It's looking like Taurus or Libra. Doesn't have to be. It could be the mother of your children or someone that you have children with. That you are like feeling empty. You don't feel fulfilled. Four of Cups. And it's worth the wait to find true happiness. So maybe this is what you've been waiting out on in some arena. All right, let's see. Capricorn, in regards to love, what is it that they need to know? What is it that they need to see? Capricorn. Look at that. Now, time to commit and put down roots. Not willing to settle down or be responsible. So this could be your energy or feeling burned. I feel like this is something that's been harboring from the past, because with the forgiveness card, I'm picking up on an energy that is from the past. And as you move into this space of love and romance, Capricorn, and opening yourself up to love, whatever that might look like for you, it's going to take you getting over this hurt. So into trust, into fully trust. Let someone in and love again. Let someone in. So it looks like this month that is exactly what is happening, right? There's a lot of romance that's blooming here. It's looking very positive, but there is you being able to stay out of this Four of Cups energy once and for all. And the Adrift card, not willing to settle down or be responsible, time to commit and put down roots. Okay, so I'm feeling like maybe this is that roots, putting down roots into something. Maybe you have felt like something or someone wasn't worth committing to, and now you're like, okay, I know what I want. I'm going to go after it, right? There's a lot of forgiveness I'm seeing this month. And again, courage to really own up to what you truly want. What is it that your heart is desiring? Because the energy is very clearly there for you, Capricorn. I got a ton of positive cards in regards to love. Love is definitely in the air this month. But again, it takes courage. It takes being open, being vulnerable, and not believing that everyone's out to get you, right? There's a level of vulnerability in that, to open your heart again. I wish you all the best, Capricorn. And if you want to stick around for the extended on Patreon, you can find that link below. We're going to go deeper into a love message for you for the month of October. If this is where we depart, I'll find you for the mid-month check-ins. Bye for now.